If you crave true high performance in big luxurious offshore boats, you're going to enjoy this week's test. This is the Velocity 410, the spacious flagship of Velocity's 7-boat fleet. Now at 41 feet long, it incorporates decades of performance tricks learned by the legendary racer, designer, and builder Steve Stepp, president of Initial Marine Corporation out of Sanford, Florida. And like all Velocities, its tradition runs deep. Proud of his new creation, Steve Stepp personally delivered the 410 for a test on Florida's Gulf Coast. With a flat deck design and deep hull sides, the 410 is one bold offshore machine that stands out in the crowd with creative polyurethane graphics. Steve Stepp prioritizes passenger comfort and safety, placing grab handles and bars throughout the cockpit. Now here's a dash that really works. Accessible thumb switches and Velocity-identified performance gauges framed by anodized bezels and installed within a carbon fiber-like dash panel. Both elegant and functional, this beautiful custom steering wheel was carved from billet aluminum and finished with a color-coordinated suede leather grip. Outstanding. These electric bolsters have contoured formed sides and armrests for easier access to and from the helm. Beneath the high-back L-shaped aft lounge is one of many storage compartments. The battery switch and labeled fuse panel is located here. The 410 boasts 6 feet of headroom in a cabin that's contemporary and pampering, complete with ultra-suede and ultra-leather interiors, and mood lighting from fiber optic lamps and twinkle lights. A head with a shower, hanging closet, and compact galley with amenities makes the 410 the perfect retreat. A huge engine compartment houses Mercury Racing's twin 500 EFIs. Surrounded by diamond plate aluminum and neatly routed wiring cables and hoses, these powerful motors are force-fed air by NACA ducts on the side of the deck. Mercury's robust new XZ drives and 28-inch pitch Bravo 1 props were picked to push Velocity's famed step transom, pad keel, non-ventilated hull designs with efficiency. Well, we've got some great conditions out here in the Gulf today for the test of the Velocity 410. Now this is a traditional style V-bottom. It's straight, no ventilated steps in the boat. It does have a delta pad, and of course it does have the step transom, the original notch transom that was introduced to the offshore community back in 1978 by Steve Stepp. We're going to do the whole shot, see how it comes out of the water. Here we go. Down in 4.53 seconds. Actually, there's two stages, 4.53 and 4.76, to lay completely flat. Now that's with the drives all the way in and the tabs level with the bottom of the boat. I'll tell you what, this boat plane's really nice. Now the concave chines actually work two ways. Number one, they help the boat plane faster. Number two, they help the boat run slower speeds without falling off plane. Now getting used to the boat at mid-range speeds is pretty easy on this boat. Running 50 miles an hour, running 3,200 RPM. You pump that up to 60 miles an hour, and you're showing 3,900 RPM. Then you push it up to 70. You're showing about 4,100 RPM max. And then you nail it. You bring the drives out, and you're at 80 miles an hour, 5,000 RPM in a flash. Now Velocity has chosen to use more cruiser power in most of its boats. And I'll tell you what, they go from everywhere from the 496, 420 horsepower right up to the 900 supercharged engines. This boat will actually handle 900s, and as I understand, will run 115, 120 miles an hour with them in it. But this particular boat is powered appropriately, I would say, with your 500 EFIs from Mercury Racing. They produce 470 horsepower per side, and they accelerate like a banshee. They were picking up from 50 to 70 miles an hour in 6.73 seconds. That's quick. Now let's try a nice tight turn. Here we go. A nice tight right-hand turn. Turn to starboard at speed. It's a fairly choppy water right now, and this boat hangs in real tight. Beautiful. Exiting the turn, get back on the drives, trim it up. Now we're going to set up for our high-speed path. See what this boat will do on GPS? Here we go. Nail it. Trim it high. Now this boat's riding very level. I'm at 6 degrees, 7 degrees, 8 degrees. I'll tell you what, the drives are all the way out right now. Tabs are all the way up. Now the boat's just balanced on the pad. I think the chines are out of the water. You can feel it delicately balanced, but there's no indication of chine walk. We're showing 84 miles an hour on the speedo and 80.8 miles an hour on GPS. That's cooking. You know, these days it's tough to be a nonconformist, but Steve Stepp has steadily perfected his traditional V-bottom design rather than join the ranks of builders who automatically boost performance by ventilating their bottoms. Now at 80 miles an hour, the 410 is a dream to drive. It's quick, it turns without hooking or sliding, and best of all, it's safe at any speed. And isn't that exactly what a luxurious high-performance boat should be? We'll see you next time.